Hey everyone, in today's video, we're going to see about the key difference between AI agent, MCP, and LangGraph. I know it is actually tricky when you know about all these separately. If you combine, we'll get confused with because everything seems same, and sometimes when we try to build one, we'll get confused with can we replace this with other things like can I replace LangGraph with the MCP? Are they same or do they have any difference or advantage if I used all together or if I use separately? Will it make any change? So in this video, I'll clearly explain everything with some example which I used to have whenever I try to explain people. So let's get started with a simple PPT. Don't get bored. It is fun. If you wanted to learn clearly, just stick to the video actually. So let's get started with the PPT. Yeah. Okay. Uh, so what is AI agent? AI agent is simply your assistant. Imagine you have an assistant and what all things that you will ask him or her to do. So she is coming and asking you things that he or she wanted to do, like sending a reply email or planning a vacation for you. So vacation planning has like so many things, right? So you need to plan for flights, the perfect week where you don't have any meetings, or the hotel where you need to actually go to a place, the places, weather, all the details. So it actually comes and asks you what all things that it need to do with the help of you that you need to confirm, right? Because you're the person who's going. So AI agent is something which does all together by its own. So for confirmation, it will just come and ask you. It's like you have a bot. So you just give a request or a command like I need to go there, or just find a place where I can just crash in, or just find some place nearby so that I can just spend my quality time there with my family. So these kind of things you can just ask, and it is responding back with the actual result. The perfect example for AI agent in current situation is Perplexity Comet, a simple browser. It does everything. It manages everything where you have to give access for those like calendar, emails, anything that you want to control or you want to manage. You just give access and it does by itself. Literally, just go and check the video of Perplexity Comet. It has everything and it is a perfect example for AI agent. Other things you can actually manage to do manually, internal stuff, your work related stuff. You don't have to go with the browser, but that's a perfect example. Similar to that, we are trying to build AI agents just to manage things like connecting DB, getting summarizations, and talking between LLMs in order to get the results, multiple things. So AI agent is that. Uh, Simple thing is, let's go with a definition, proper definition of that. Understanding your natural language, that's the command that you give. Like you just text, right? That's a proper known thing that we usually give. It's a like prompt we ask it to do. So that prompt we give in natural language, it does the thinking and planning using different kind of tools that it has access from you and do the task automatically. So this is what it does, like summarizing this document. You should just ask it to summarize the document, find cheapest flight to Mumbai. It does. Write an email to my boss, of course. So all these things it does. And let's just go with the next example, not example, explanation for MCP. Now, MCP Model Context Protocol, it is another uh, way of doing things step by step. It is in simple word, it is a protocol, like a rule book. Imagine you joined a school in the sense like in your childhood, like you just go to a particular school where they have uniforms, they have timings. You should come before 9:15. You have uniforms for every week. And what else? You need to wear particular socks color. So they have like the tie, particular tie colors, everything they have. So you need to follow that. You can't just skip those things. And MCP is like that. It gives you a workflow or instructions or rule book that you need to follow. A model has to follow. For example, here, cleaning email, summarizing, generating embeddings, save to database. What it actually does is it gives a step. First, it need to clean the email. Then it will summarize it. So it gives that flow. So the system that you build will follow this. It won't get confused with like what to do next. No. And it also has a memory state where it has the complete information in every step. For example, if there is no new email, it does the job. It does the job. It does not has to go and check or start the entire system from beginning. So it has that information actually. That is why it is better than any other uh, traditional API that we follow. It is actually combination of multiple APIs. It is not an API. It is a combine of multiple API. Getting an email through API, summarizing through an API, and generating the embeddings from API. So it is a combination of combining multiple APIs and does your job. So when you are like thinking whether it is API or better than API, no, 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 no. It is a combination of multiple APIs where you can call different service. That's how the MCP actually works. So the instruction actually follows this, like what steps to follow, what data to pass between steps, what tools or models to call, how to update or maintain memory. Context, basically, yes. So it gets the context and does and understand and do the thing. Now, actually, how it differs from AI agent to MCP. How both are different. Let's say AI agent is a chef. Chef in the sense the guy knows everything, like what to cook, how to cook. If you ask him to make white cheese pasta, Indian style, he knows it. You know what to add, what to do. But if you ask some other recipe of things which he don't know, he get help from ingredients or he can just get that. So that is your MCP. MCP is recipe or instruction to do that. So whenever you don't know things or you have questions or doubt, you can get the help from MCP, which is your instructor or workbook, sorry, rule book. That is your MCP. So AI agent, a guy who knows things and he does the job. But MCP, who's not a person actually, who's not doing anything, he just have a ingredient or a rule book or steps to follow that it can give to anybody, and whoever not a person who's not a cook or a chef can also manage to do things. So that is what MCP does. So here the tools, knife, pan. So MCP can actually define like some of tools, like you have to cut, you have to use this pan to fry, this amount of oil that you need to use, boil before making. So these kind of instructions and ingredient list it can give, and the AI agent does it without even, yeah. He knows. When you don't know, he can just get the help from MCP. Next. So it is a simple workflow from MCP that I managed to create, which is like when it gets the context, it finds the related cases and summarize the entire conversation, suggest the resolution. So the entire workflow you manage using MCP, it does not get confused with, because fetching related cases at what basis? Based on the context. So it need to have the flow. It is like defining the function, right? Where you just define every function and you just give the steps. So MCP manage that step with the help of a lot of benefits it has, like standardization, scalability, memory management, tool integrations, tools seamless, I mean, enormous amount of tools that you can connect. It can talk between LLMs, like they can just communicate with it. You can actually manage, create system like that. Oh, huge. Next, LangGraph. LangGraph is one interesting thing in this entire thing, like AI agent MCP. LangGraph is a framework. This is not a person or an ingredient. It is actually a framework, like a kitchen. In kitchen, you will have everything, right? Ingredients you will have, utensils you have. All you need is someone who need to cook and someone who knows how to cook. If the person is not someone who knows cooking or don't know the particular recipe, you can get the help from MCP. So it gets an ingredients or the instruction list or the recipe. The chef can cook with the help of the tools which is available in the LangGraph, the framework. Yeah, that's all. Simple, right? User input, fetching emails, clean emails, summarize, embed, store in, anything like vector, any kind of vector DBs like Qrant, Chroma, Vivian, anything. This is yours. So all you need to know is what is what. If you are making something with all together, it is a very powerful tool. It will be a very powerful application actually, because it will be, you can't even imagine. But don't build something like here. I'm just mentioning the fetching emails, clean things, summarizing. It's a small example actually. You can build a great stateful multi-step AI workflows actually using all these three. If you know this basic, you can have a lot of use cases and build on your own. So it is on you. Yeah. And this is thing like comparison. When you have only AI agents, it is your smart assistant, as I said, like it's your assistant. You can just chat and ask it to behave or do things. But internally, it has so many things connected. For that, you can use MCP LangGraph for it. So building this thing with the help of MCP LangGraph makes a huge change. Yeah. Yes. So if you didn't understand this, just comment below. I think I can help you or make another video.